the story of a girl who has a desire to get easy money that leads her to sleep with an old man for making love. For her aging lover, she leaves her boyfriend to enjoy expensive gifts and luxuries of life. When the truth unveils, she comes to know that she is not the only one who is pleasing old man for money. This leads to some unexpected actions. Let's find out to what extent this schoolgirl can go for money. Kara Jones, the heroine of our story, works at a local cafe as a waitress. She is serving meal on a table, and while taking turn, she collides with a customer and spills an order on him. She goes to the restroom for cleaning herself, where she meets her friend Shauna. Kara asks her to bring her spare clothes, but Shauna is not going home as she is getting ready for a party. She invites Kara too, but Kara refuses as she is on duty. Later, she comes to the hall where she meets her boyfriend Justin. The couple goes to a corner out of the cafe to spend some time together when a car stops next to them driven by an old man. He looks at Kara closely. Shauna comes out of the cafe and sits in the car. The old man is there to pick up Shauna for the party. Shauna asks Kara to text her if she changes her mind about the party. Both of them are shocked that Shauna is dating an old man. Later, Kara counts the money after her shift. The manager informs the girl that the staff is short, so he will need her in the cafe when he needs her. The next morning, Kara attends her class and returns in the room where she meets Shauna again. Shauna is telling her about the shopping trip and showing her expensive dress and other items. Kara is surprised that her friend has a lot of money to spend on things, and she also wonders about the relationship between Shauna and the old man in the Ferrari. Shauna replies that the old man is just a friend. She again suggests Kara to go to the party with her. Kara refuses again, but Shauna somehow convinces her to go to the party. In the evening, the girls visit the place where the party is held. There, Kara sees young girls entertaining the older men. Shauna introduces Kara to her friend David, the old man with Ferrari. Kara doesn't like the place, but Shauna brings a drink for her and asks her to relax. Then Kara is approached by an old man, Grant. Grant sees that she feels uncomfortable and tries to talk to her. However, Kara rejects the Grant's seductive words and leaves. The man sees the girl's behavior as a challenge to himself. The next day, Kara visits her parents where her mom tells her about the financial problems they are facing. They take lunch together, and then Kara meets Justin. She shares her problems with him. Then suddenly, she receives a call from Grant. She goes to her place to ask Shauna why she gave her number to the man. Shauna explains the rules of the game to Kara and tells her that no one is going to do anything for her. She has to solve her problems by herself. Kara understands the things that Shauna explained to her. In the next scene, the heroine meets Grant. They fly to San Francisco for a dinner. At the restaurant, Grant talks about his business. Kara compares him to her father, but Grant doesn't like it as he wants her to see him as a man, not a father. He asks about the Kara's financial difficulties and gives her a special offer. For each meeting, Kara will receive $5,000. The next day, the girl tells her friends about the date. Shauna considers herself lucky. Kara can't concentrate on her classes as she is getting flashbacks of her time with Grant. In the evening, the man sent a car to pick her up. Later, she is at Grant's house. He offered the girl a drink and went upstairs. Then he tries to seduce her, but it is a bit early. Later, Grant thanks the girl for the evening and gives her a new check. In the room, girls want her to tell about the evening she spent with Grant. Shauna suggests not to take the situation seriously. For the weekend, Kara comes to her parents. Parents give her money, but she returns, saying she has enough to spend. Her father is a bit suspicious about her as he has seen Kara's movements on the GPS. Kara is afraid that her family will find out her secret. Later in the car, she gets a call from Grant. He asks her for a date in the evening. At Grant's house, Kara is expecting a few surprises. He gives Kara expensive earrings and offers to dance without clothes. On the way to the hostel, Kara examines herself in the mirror. Later, Justin comes to her to spend time together. Kara makes an excuse of fatigue and asks him to leave. He notices her new earrings, but Kara says she took them from Shauna. The next evening, Grant and Kara are riding in the car. Grant wants to relax in the car, but she's confused by Peter's presence in the car. Grant suggests that she should close her eyes so that she does not see the driver. At this time, Justin meets Shauna at the cafe and asks about Kara. She doesn't give him a proper reply. He meets Kara in the hallway and asks her that he is doubtful about her. Kara tries to justify, but Justin does not believe her. In the evening, Kara meets with Grant. The man sees her depressed mood and promises to fix it. He fixes her mood by giving her a gift of car. Then the couple goes up to the bedroom and spends some good time together in bed. Grant confesses that he likes it when the partner holds her hands at his neck during discharge. He suggests that Kara should try it next time. At the end of the meeting, Grant tells her that he will give her a check that will cover her family's hospital bills. Kara drives back to home in her new car and crashes into another car. In the morning, she asks her father to repair the car and congratulates him on his birthday. During the party, Kara gets a call from Grant, but she drops it. Grant does not like it. Later, Kara finds a quiet place to talk to Grant. He wants the girl to give him company at the club, but she refuses, saying she wants to spend time with her family. At the hostel, Kara discusses with Shauna about Grant's insistence. Shauna explains to her friend that this is not just entertainment, but it is their work. Many girls would like to be in Kara's place. While repairing the car, Kara's father finds the documents of Kara's car. Grant is listed as the owner of the car on them. He goes to the cafe where he has been told that she has left the job a few weeks ago. Meanwhile, Kara comes to Grant's house as she wants to apologize to the man. At the same time, her father arrives at Grant's house. He sees Peter outside the house and asks him about Grant, as he wonders why a stranger gave his daughter a new car. He wants to go inside the house, but Peter won't let him in. Meanwhile, Grant comes out of the house to see what is happening outside. Kara follows him out. She's surprised by her father's arrival. Her father doesn't understand what his daughter is doing in the house of this old man in a revealing dress. He asks why Grant bought a car for Kara. He realizes that his daughter has a close relationship with this old man. He hits Grant, yells at his daughter, and drives back home. Kara returns to Grant's house. Kara admits that she was in an accident, and the father repairs the car. Grant wants her to end their relationship. He informs her that he will pick up the car tomorrow. Kara asks about the check for her family. Grant tears it up in front of her. Later, she goes to the garage to apologize her father and tells him that she wants to return the car to Grant. He doesn't mind this, but before breaks a window in the car. She applies for internship but gets rejected. She remembers how she had a fight with all her men. She meets Shauna and tells her friend about her problems. Shauna advises her to go back to Grant and asks for help. In the evening, she goes to a party where she meets Grant and tells him that she misses him and asks him to give her a second chance. He does not want to get involved with the troubled student, but Kara insists. Grant agrees on the condition that another girl will join them in the evening who is another friend of Kara. The girls arrive at the man's house. Grant suggests them to freshen up and go up to the bedroom. Kara is hesitant to spend time with Grant in the presence of another girl. The girl asks Kara to get relaxed and gives her a pill. She first goes upstairs to please the man. Kara follows and joins them. Grant wants Kara to kiss the girl. She runs off to the bathroom to clean herself up when the other girl is spending some good time with the old man. After Grant releases the tension in bed, the girl stops breathing. Kara finds her friend's body and calls the man for help. Grant explains to Kara that the girl had too much alcohol. In addition, she is also taking pills. Grant asks for Peter's help to remove the body. The next day, Peter finds Kara and asks her to talk to Grant. The man is waiting for her in the car. He gives the girl a check for $100,000. Kara sees the earring that the girl was wearing that night. She returns the check to him and promises to call him. Grant realizes that she knows the truth about what happened to the other girl. Kara shares her suspicions with Shauna. In the evening, she turns on the GPS signal. Her father receives a message about Kara's whereabouts, and he calls her to know about her safety. At the same time, Peter attacks her, ties her up, and takes her to an abandoned warehouse. Kara's father senses his daughter is in trouble. He drives to the GPS signal. Kara manages to escape from Peter for a while. Her father finds the car with Kara's bag. Peter forces her to inject herself. Meanwhile, Kara's father appears and saves his daughter. Later, the men fight, and Kara strikes on Peter's head. Then Peter's cell phone rings. Kara figures out that Grant is the one who orders Peter to do these things. Later, Grant tries to run from the place but caught by the police near the plane. Kara takes a job as a waitress at a restaurant where she saw Shauna having fun with her new daddy. Do you think the girl made the right choice of leaving the world of sugar daddies? If you like the story, then you will love these stories too. Check them out. Also, subscribe to the channel for more interesting stories.